right, Colin, you can get the ball rolling.
Thank you. Well batted, Regis. It was a fine performance by you, but I guess you're probably a bit disappointed at the overall situation.
Yeah, definitely. It's it's not a good situation that we found ourselves in both test matches, really, and so yeah, very disappointing from us.
Yeah, it seemed to me that you and Brendan, in particular, decided that you needed to counterattack. He spoke yesterday, last night, in fact, about spending a long time at the crease. But what was the thinking behind the way you approached your innings today?
I was just trying to find, a balance between, playing a long innings, but also taking on the chances and opportunities when they came. And so that was the thinking, really.
And what's your assessment of the Pakistan bowling? Hassan Ali in particular, he seemed to bowl very well today. You obviously would have seen a fair bit of him out in the middle today.
Yeah, they're good bowlers, very skillful. And, again, it's a bit sad on our part that we, on a good batting track, we didn't really apply ourselves the way that we should have.
Okay, let's go to agenda. Larry.
Good, thanks very much.
All right.
Sorry, Tatenda, we can't hear you at all.
You, Darlington. So again, just on well done on the maybe. Okay, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. So again, just saying well done on an excellent innings in the follow-on.
Sorry, Tatenda, we are struggling to hear you. You might want to check out your connection.
The question I have is, could you give maybe some insight perhaps on batting wasn't quite, Okay, it's fine. I think you can move on to someone whilst I recheck in the background here.
Okay, in the meantime, let's have Abdullah Haider.
Sorry, Darlington, I didn't have a question as such. I was wondering whether this is the last presser of the series or whether there'll be one tomorrow morning.
There will be another one tomorrow.
Okay, thank you. Well played to the batsman, please. Well played.
Okay, Larry.
Regis, for you personally, you've seen improvements over the last couple of matches since you came back in the test side. First of all, what would you put that down to? And secondly, when you started batting at number 3, you've hit it like a duck on the back of a. You just settling there quite well. Do you consider yourself a future number 3? And would you be willing to say, for example, give up the gloves so that you can work more in the batting department for Zimbabwe?
Well, look, an opportunity came when the coach asked me if I could take up that role for this game, and so I took it. And so, as for the future, we'll just have to wait and see. I can't really speak much on that. As to your first question, you obviously, as a batsman, you're always looking to try and score runs every game you play, and unfortunately, sometimes you don't get in a good space as a batsman and you might not score runs, but I felt quite good in this game, and so I just took the chances. Unfortunately, didn't convert in the end, but I just felt a bit better in this game, that's all.
All right, let's get back to Tatenda. All right, Tatenda has disappeared. Any other question, guys?
Yes, just one more. I know it's a disappointing day, having lost so many wickets in just one day. But are there any positives, especially if you're looking at the second batting performance? Are there any positives that you take from today's play?
I think there are quite some positives, from both games. We've had a few young guys coming into the side, and they've shown a lot of promise, and so I think that's been a positive, and hopefully as a team and as a nation, we can build on that.
All right, thanks very much, gentlemen. Let's meet again tomorrow.